Welcome to The Explainer. I am absolutely pumped for this one. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is finally here, and right in Toronto at BMO Field, host nation Canada is about to step onto the pitch to kick off their tournament. Will they make history on home soil, or is Bosnia and Herzegovina about to crash the party? We're going to break it all down. Kicking off Friday, June 12th at 3 p.m. Eastern, live on Fox, the stakes literally couldn't be higher. Group B is an absolute gauntlet. You've got Switzerland acting as the group favorites, plus Qatar in the mix. And with only the top two teams advancing to the knockout rounds, this opening match is completely do or die. Dropping points right out of the gate? Yeah, that could spell disaster. Tale of the tape. Let's dive right into the matchup and see exactly how these two nations stack up on paper. Right off the bat, there's a clear gap in the global hierarchy. Canada enters as the heavy favorite, sitting pretty at 30th in the world, while Bosnia comes in as the underdog down at 64th. But hey, as any soccer fan knows, rankings go right out the window when those World Cup lights come on. Moving on to Canada's squad and a massive setback. Before we get into the heavy tactics, we've got to address the elephant in the room regarding the host nation. Think back 4 years ago. Canada scores their first ever World Cup goal. The man who put it in the back of the net? Captain Alphonso Davies. He is without a doubt the absolute heartbeat of this Canadian team. But here's the brutal news. A nagging hamstring strain means he hasn't played for the national team all year, and he is highly unlikely to lace up on Friday. Missing your captain and arguably your most explosive player right out of the gate, that is pretty much a worst-case scenario for the hosts. Don't panic just yet, Canada fans, because there is some serious firepower left in the tank. The strike partnership of 26-year-old Juventus star Jonathan David and Southampton's Cy Lauren boasts a staggering 69 combined international goals. That's a proven lethal combo, and David especially has a massive point to prove after his debut season in Italy. When you look at Canada's predicted starting 11, this squad is built to attack. You've got Crepeau anchoring things in goal behind a sturdy backline, but that midfield and forward combo is where the magic really happens. They are leaning heavily on David up front, and keep your eyes glued to the right wing. Tajon Buchanan brings pure electrifying pace. If he gets going down that right flank, it is going to be a long afternoon for the defense. Now let's talk about the dangerous underdogs, Bosnia and Herzegovina, because this is a team that loves to play spoiler. Don't let that 64th overall ranking fool you. Just look at their road to get here. They battled through the European playoffs and absolutely shocked the world. They took down Wales, and get this, they beat heavyweights Italy to earn their ticket. You don't knock out the Italians without some serious tactical grit. Looking at their predicted lineup, expect a tight, highly organized defensive masterclass. Just look at that rigid structure across the back and midfield. They're going to sit deep and absorb pressure. If Canada thinks they can just walk the ball into the net, they're in for a rude awakening. Breaking this squad down is like trying to pick a reinforced lock. And here's why that bunker strategy works so well for them. Their danger man, striker Ermedin Demirovic, is a completely ruthless finisher. Bosnia's entire game plan is to sit back, soak up the pressure, and wait. The second Canada's defense pushes too high or makes a sloppy mistake, Demirovic is going to punish them on the counter. Give him one good look, and it's in the back of the net. Key battles to watch. So, what is the crucial matchup that's going to ultimately decide this game? It really boils down to a classic clash of styles. You've got Canada's relentless attack, anchored by Jonathan David and his 39 international goals, trying to smash through a brick wall. David is the focal point, right? He has to find a way through. But at the same time, Canada has to stay hyper-aware that Bosnia is just waiting to launch Demirovic the other way at a moment's notice. Final match prediction. We've laid out the stats and tactics for this explainer, so it is time to make a definitive call. It's the million-dollar question. Who takes this crucial Group B opener? Can Bosnia's giant-slaying defense frustrate Canada for a full 90 minutes? Or is that roaring home crowd in Toronto going to push Canada over the edge? When you weigh the advantages, you have to give the edge to Canada. The home field advantage is massive. They've got superior individual quality across that forward line with David and Buchanan, and their squad depth is just much better. Bosnia is incredibly well organized, sure, but they just lack the sustained attacking resources to truly trouble Canada for an entire match. So, my official prediction? A gritty, hard-fought 1-0 victory for Canada. Expect Bosnia to make things incredibly uncomfortable for long stretches by parking the bus, but eventually, Jonathan David is going to step up and bury the goal that matters most. 1-0, Canada. You heard it here first. Group B action is running all the way through June 24th, and this is just the beginning of what is shaping up to be an insane World Cup. Now, I want to hear from you. Are you riding with my 1-0 pick, or are we about to witness a massive upset on day one? Drop your thoughts, because if Bosnia strikes first, this entire group is going to descend into absolute chaos. Enjoy the match, and I'll see you on the next explainer.